Hey guys, so different one for you. Carmilla. I have watched this previously. I've watched all of it previously, including the Christmas special and the movie. I've watched it all, okay? Big massive fan. I watched it when it originally came out, the first season, like I binged it straight away. And then the second season I kind of left it a bit, and then the third season left it a bit. But then I did eventually get around to it. If you don't know what Carmilla is, it was 10 years. Fucking hell, 10 years. God, I feel old. It came out 10 years ago. And it was like the first kind of web series. It was this kind of style, and you know, it made a lot of waves because all the characters are gay, apart from the guys. So it was very refreshing to see a series on YouTube that had gay representation, and it had a big mixture of gay representation. So it was a shock for the time, and then it just, the way it was done and how it was produced was really good. And it's like as you can see, the episode's tiny. It's 2 minutes. It's just over 2 minutes, right? They did most of these scenes all in one shot. So if someone fucked up one little bit, they had to restart the whole scene. So it was quite unique how they did it. Yeah, it did astoundingly well. You know, it did fundraising for the movie, which got really well. They made a movie out of a little web series on a channel for tampons and pads. You know, it did really well for the time. So if you have not watched it, I would highly fucking recommend. If you have rewatched it and you're in the mood for rewatching it, just do that. The link's always in the description. I've got Carmilla on the brain, so I just want to rewatch it. Because the episodes are so short, I'll probably do 5 episodes at a time, depending on how much talking I do. And please, guys, I would like to discuss this with you. So if you want to leave comments about certain things or information that I might not know, please do. Comment. I would like to have a bit of a fangirl moment with this. And then Coco's over there, which is quite fitting. So, on that note, I'm going to shut the fuck up for a moment, and then we're going to get into it. Also, what was refreshing, correct me if I'm wrong, all the actresses that play the queer characters are queer in real life. Which, again, unfucking heard of for that time.
Stylus University in picturesque Styria, where nothing, not even the homecoming goat sacrifice, disturbs the pursuit of knowledge. But under the surface of this placid institute of higher learning, you'll find mystery after mystery. Just last week, students using the catalog reported a search window claiming it was lost, begging for help to find Dudley Chapel, which burnt down in 1904. So, harmless prank or terrifying mystery waiting? Betty Spielsdorf, ladies and gentlemen, roommate extraordinaire and best friend of the last several weeks. So
for context, if you haven't watched this series, she's literally talking to a camera because this whole thing is shot as if she's talking to a webcam for people to view. In the later seasons, that does change. The point of view does change, whereas with this, it's always this, which surprisingly fucking worked really well.
How'd you do?
62%, which is pretty cool. It's like a gentlewoman's scene. Okay. We're gonna go out and celebrate.
You are so much better than a 62. Maybe if there was a little less celebrating and a little more studying.
Come on, dude. This is what college is about. And finally, you're out of that hamster ball that your dad had you living in.
Just had safety concerns.
And now it's time to live. Like right now. What are you doing right now?
My journalism project.
No. The quad
Sorry, this is making me smile because
I'm not leaving you here alone.
there's so much nostalgia involved with this series. God, how old was I? Fucking hell. I was still old. But yeah. But yeah, it was. If you lived through it, you know. If you didn't live through it, I feel sorry for you. But at the same time, you can live through it again. Because it's periodically people find this and just binge all the way through it.
The internet about.
The library catalog possibly achieving sentience?
Okay, so some library catalog prank. I don't know, but all I know is it is 6 p.m. on a Friday. I want to get you in something cute. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, we're gonna have fun. Let's do it.
Okay, but I have to finish this
buts.
before...
This is our college adventure. Come on. Besides, the spooky library will be there tomorrow. Hey, Danny.
Also, Elise, the actress on the left, she's like, whenever she rewatches this, she's always like, those fucking pit stains. I wish I wore more deodorant. And also, most of this was most of people's like first foray into doing acting, like proper acting. Everything's proper acting. I mean, as in first time like recording for a series versus like theatre plays and
He's
whatnot.
gonna be there. That TA. Will you come? Please come.
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
Some days I'm walking down the street and I can hear the party. There's a fire burning, makes me feel a little numb.
Oh, crap. Have you been on this whole night? Let's just do a little before and after, shall we? And how is the Jaeger Bominatrix doing this morning? Betty? Bets? Is this some kind of a joke?
This is the character. Character's very awkward.
Ugh. What the...
Ugh. Put it down. Ugh.
Dear student, your roommate no longer attends Silas...
I'm not gonna lie. That's making me gag a bit. If I had to touch something like that, but no, but no, put it down.
What?
Right then, next episode. Fuck you, ad. Again, look, the episodes are tiny, so you can binge this, guys. You can binge this.
No, what I'm saying is there was a card, but it is wrong. There is no way that Betty decided to drop out and go home at 2 a.m. on a Friday night with none of her stuff. And even if she did, there is no way in hell or Hogwarts that she left me with this official note card. It is multiple choice. Dear student, your roommate no longer attends Silas University. He or she, A, lost his or her scholarship and decided to go home. B, has elected to attend another school due to your extreme incompatibility. C, experienced a psychological event that left him or her unfit for student life. Or D, cited personal reasons and really, why does anybody do anything? Exit procedures have commenced. No action on your part is required. I mean, really? Not to mention that I found it next to a pile of ick that started growing mushrooms the next day. So what I'm gonna need from you, since nobody else seems to care that a girl is missing, is to talk to the dean of students, okay? Oh, I swear that is like the third time.
Hi. You hyper.
Come on, Betty.
You
just
hyper.
text me back. Say that you've
Yeah?
slept over with some subliterate gym shark or something.
Good boy.
Don't judge. My dad thought I'd use an iPhone to send high-resolution selfies to potential stalkers. Okay.
Hi.
Come, join the fun.
You have reached the Office of Student Affairs at Silas University. If you know your party's extension, please dial it at any time.
Because why have children when you can have cats?
Have reached Silas Campus Security. If an incident is in progress, please dial 4815 or activate the nearest blue pentacle phone. For missing persons, please press 1. To report an escaped entity or poltergeist activity, please press 2.
Hi, Betty. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I am the girl with the missing roommate. Thank you so much for calling. Nobody else seems to... What? No, I don't need a new roommate. I already have a roommate, or I would if she wasn't missing. No, you can stop yelling. I'm just...
You're being very distracting.
The university doesn't want to help find Betty? Fine. I've got 3 weeks of a journalism class, and I've seen all of Veronica Mars. I'll find her myself. This is insane. There were hundreds of kids at that mixer, and nobody saw anything, like our Floridon Perry. I may have seen her dancing across the quad, but I don't know, things just got so fun.
Also, you've got to take the CGI and the Photoshop and the everything with a pinch of salt, okay? It's almost satire, and they do it on purpose.
After the Alchemy guys released, you know, The Fog. Or the Creeps from Zeta Omega Mu. Like a hottie in a pink halter? I hit like 3 of those last night, Chiquita. Or anybody, really. Yeah, but wasn't she with you? She was. God, why didn't I keep better track of her? What the hell happened last night?
Hey.
Dun dun dun!
Excuse me, but who the hell are you?
The second main character.
You. Carmilla. I'm your new roommate, sweetheart.
Ta-da! That's Camilla. Literally, they just throw her in at us, and we're just like, oh, this is Carmilla? This is what the show's called? Who the fuck's this bitch? And then, yeah. Again, super short episodes. Fuck you, adverts. Look, again, episode, 2 minutes. What's your excuse, guys? Watch it. And also say, what do you want? Because you're really distracting me. You look super cute and super photogenic. You do, but what do you want? Huh? Don't be showing people your butt crack. Why the fuck have I got this at the bottom? Why? That's... I don't know.
My what?
You're your roommate?
Freezy
I
boy.
have a roommate.
Well, don't you catch on fast.
No, I mean I have a pre-existing roommate, a prior roommate. Her name is Betty.
Oh, yeah? Where's she?
She's missing right now.
I see her. So you can't produce this Betty or anything, but you'd like me to...
Also, just be aware, so they're in this tiny little room. Behind it is like the cupboard that they took everything out to have the camera fitted. So they've got, you know, multiple people on camera and the sound of that. This room got extremely hot with all the lighting, all the people in it, and it was tiny.
Well, I wouldn't put it exactly like that. What are you doing?
Well, you see, I may not have this roommate, but what I do have is a letter from the students that says I live here now.
Stop that! Those are not yours!
Oh. Uh-oh. Right, I'm about to ruin something, guys. If you don't want it to be ruined, please skip this. But I just saw a mic pack.
Yours!
Oh, they're in my half...
Not yours!
live here now.
Stop that! Those are not
There, yeah, on the back. There you go.
yours!
Oh, they're in my half room, cutie.
It should have been flicked back for that.
And possession is 9/10.
This isn't your room.
Tell you what, you cop up Betty, and I'll hit the road. But until then...
Oh, this is not happening. You are not my new roommate. I'm gonna find Betty, and you're gonna be out of here so fast, there's gonna be scorch marks on those leather pants of yours.
Again, haters to lover. We love a good trope.
Well, it is day 3 of the incursion here in room 307, and Betty is still missing. She has been officially replaced with the roommate from hell. Don't believe me?
Well, roommate from hell, but her bed's kinda made.
Roll the surveillance. She keeps wearing Betty's clothes. She steals my chocolate. She never cleans anything. She's never awake before 4 p.m., which is perhaps unsurprising when she's up all night with some girl from my anthropology class. In my bed.
Nah.
But it's fine.
Nah. People put in outside clothes in your bed. No.
Really, because when Carmilla's latest study buddy came over, I may have mentioned that Carmilla has raging cold sores and she should probably get herself checked out because they are like super contagious. Boom! Revenge is mine. And so is Carmilla's super special soy milk that I'm not supposed to touch because that's just the way the world works, cutie.
Wait for it. They did a... Oh, fuck. What did they do? Go away. Okay. Episode 4. They did a very good job with the chocolate. It did come across a bit chocolate with the blood in the soya milk, but it did kind of come across as like, yeah, ketchup, like or a chocolate sauce. Sorry, I like nitpicking. Okay, I like nitpicking. It's not a shade on the show or anything. That's just my brain observing stuff.
See? Blood. In the milk container. In my creepy roommate's milk container.
But look. Also, this show is a lot of prop satire. So it's always quite funny. Because look, you've got soya that's blood. And then right next to it is a fucking cereal with a vampire on the front. You know? And then a Doctor Who fucking mug. So it does it a lot and it's quite entertaining.
So she's gotta go, right? I mean, this is like a death threat or a health code violation. And the time has come for Carmilla to go.
Well, there's no denying it's a little odd.
Odd? That's where you're going with this? How many people you know take typo with their Choco Crunch?
Okay, LaFontaine, you know you're not here in an official capacity, so as Laura's
Are you really
actual
gonna
Florida,
try and pretend this isn't a total freak show?
we haven't even given the roommate a chance to explain herself. For all we know, it could be some kind of, like, protein supplement.
For extreme hemoglobin
Okay, not
deficiency?
helping.
I know you want to pretend the weird here is all Dr.
We like
Seuss
laugh.
fare, but
We
in
like
my
laugh.
world, the Alchemy Club press gangs test subjects in the calf. As this
Laugh is very a realistic person. They say what it is, and you do appreciate someone just cutting straight to the fucking point.
floors,
That's what I also appreciate about this show is they could just be bullshitting it and making stuff up and kind of like beating around the bush and going, oh, that and that, but they don't. They just cut straight to the fucking point and like, yeah, that's a dead body. That's a dead body. And then they just go with it, and then it just makes the story more interesting because you're not hiding the fact that someone is this or someone is that. They are, and then they just get on with it. That's the noise you can hear. He's having a proper mad five.
unofficial truth speaker. I'm gonna tell Frost she needs to wise up if she intends to survive.
Oh, see? Surviving. Yes, I like that plan. And in order to do that, we need to get rid of Carmilla.
Well, it's not that I don't understand, but don't you think you ought to talk to her first? A lot of problems can be solved through good communication.
A lot of problems can also be solved by taking hair and blood samples to figure out exactly what kind of freak it is you're dealing with.
Oh, wow. Oh, that, okay.
I'm a bio major.
Okay, if you can't help me, should I go to the dean?
Well, that's really not a good idea.
Yeah, better just handle this yourself.
By complaining to the dean, you'd probably just draw attention to yourself, and you don't want that.
They could stick you with someone much worse. You don't want to end up with some Draco pyromaniac, you know?
I'm sorry, Draco Perez.
Besides, your old roommate will probably be back soon, and then Carmilla will have to move out.
It's a distinct possibility.
What happened with all the other girls who disappeared?
Dun dun dun. And it's like little things like that to kind of make the story carry on. So, she thought it was just her roommate that went missing, but actually other girls went missing as well. Also, the two ladies we just saw, LaFontaine and Perry, will be seeing a lot more. They become main characters. Not main characters, whatever. They become recurring themes, okay? And this episode, look, under 5 minutes. Sorry, I'll shut up now about how long they are.
I'm sorry, did you just say all the other girls who went missing, as in this has happened before and nobody said anything?
It was nothing unusual, just, girls wanting to have a good time and getting a little carried away.
It was completely unusual. How do you not know about this? Both of them went missing for 2 days and then they just show up in a dorm room or a psych classroom with no memory what happened to them?
It was Frosh Week. They had too much to drink.
Yeah, because that causes random disappearances.
Susan, I swear-
LaFontaine?
Really? Fine. Lathon.
Okay, whoa. I need to talk to these girls. Like right now.
Oh, yeah, of course, you should talk to them. Except maybe
what?
Well, maybe not right now. They weren't hurt or anything, just shaken up, and you're a little intense.
Intense?
She means they're traumatized and you're on a mission, girl.
But I'll talk to them and see if they feel up to meeting you, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
be Carmilla.
Must I be?
Well then, so nice to have you on the floor. I'm sure we'll...
Now, watch it, guys. I know you're currently watching Carmilla's back, but just focus. Oh, okay, God, look, most replayed. We'll get it. So, but watch, like, even before that, watch Laura's eyes. Watch
Carmilla.
Laura's eyes. This is what got us hooked, okay? The little blatant. Oh my God! So come on, watch it with me. Look, she's ready. Looking at her bag or looking at her ass. Well, her. No, excuse. Look.
Well then, so nice to have you on the floor. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of you.
Look, she can't help herself.
Susan and Laura, remember, communication.
Yeah, you're not gonna find your soy milk in there.
It was just a prank.
You filled a milk container with blood as a prank.
It was food coloring and corn syrup.
Oh, you are such a freak.
There are worse things to be.
And you're back again.
How about a Carmi cold sore? That would be worse.
Oh, were you the one spreading those little rumors? Nice try. That bunched up little face you make when you're angry is hilarious, Buttercup.
I wonder how hilarious it'll be when I get the Dean of Students to kick you out.
And also, like, all the little names that Carmilla calls Laura, like Buttercup, Cream Puff, they become staples. Like, okay. No? Okay. Normally, okay, that is what the fandom starts calling themselves, Cream Puffs. We're all little Cream Puffs.
You wanting to be the dean? Pay to see that.
Think I won't?
Be my guest.
Sorry, are we like interrupting something?
Really not.
Okay, cool. Hey, don't I know you? From an intro class?
I doubt it.
Okay. I'm Sarah Jane, and this is Natalie. The floor don said Laura wanted to talk to
Laura,
us.
that's me.
Okay.
Please, come in, sit down.
Thank
You're
you.
my roommate. She's a sociopath. So,
And also, just bear in mind, how they dressed them was very specific. They looked like goody little two, fuck me, that's the word. Goody little two, I can't say it. They look like two innocent people that don't party and don't go missing for 2 days. That was what it was implied with the way they dressed.
earlier this year, there was a thing where you guys kind of disappeared.
Devastating interrogation technique there.
Yeah, it was.
Also, it's quite nice how they did Carmilla to make her appear something else. It's the way she talks and the way she says stuff.
Freaky. Okay, 1 second. I'm at the swim team's Under the Sea party. I'm downing fizzy daggins. And then the next thing you know, I'm in my dorm room. I'm waking up. All these people are yelling at me. They're saying I've been missing for 2 days.
And the same kind of thing happened to you?
Yeah, like I was at a wine and cheese, and then I was standing in the middle of a lecture hall a day and a half later. Like nothing in between.
Right.
And you guys don't remember anything? I don't know, someone that you saw, something that struck you as odd?
Al Zilcho. But daggins do have a ton of sambuca in them, right? So.
Well, there's the scoop of the century.
Feel free to stuff it.
No, nothing from the time I was gone, nothing I can remember. But before that, there were the dreams.
The dreams.
Yeah, like I kept on having the same dream before. Like I'm awake in the dark in my bed, and there's something like a cat or a lizard on the floor by the bed
Watch Carmilla, she then suddenly gets interested.
prowling. And sometimes it was this strange figure with dark hair and a white dress standing over me, and the darkness is in my eyes and in my throat, and I can't breathe, and it's...
What is wrong with you?
Right now I'm out of soy milk.
I'm sorry. I used to be, but now I'm not like. I'm sorry. I can't be here anymore. I have to go. I really hope that it passes over you, and I hope it doesn't touch your face.
Nat.
Hope it doesn't touch your face.
Guys, I'm really sorry. Nat's kind of PTSD about the creepy dreams, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna talk her down. Sorry.
Also, notice how they kind of exit the room backwards. They're trying to hide their mic packs.
Someone's going around kidnapping girls. I can see why they threw those two back. Oh, sorry. Did I mess up your big break there, Veronica Mars?
I am going to kill you.
And there you go. That's 5 episodes. Under 30 minutes. Well, longer because I was talking. But yeah, I do apologise how animated I get watching this. It's just... I just remember when it first came out and it was just... Even now, it's still brilliant fucking TV. So if you have watched it and you're on for the ride, I do appreciate it. If I'm spoiling stuff, I do apologise if you haven't watched it. But yeah, I'm trying not to spoil things, but at the same time, I'm trying to have a discussion and like, oh look, did you guys notice that? Oh, did you notice that? And you know, so yeah. The first season is what? How many episodes? So this went on for 3 seasons, right? Okay. So it went on for 3 seasons, and look, 36 episodes, not including the Christmas special. But yeah, look, 1.5 million views on episode 5, which it's nuts. It was nuts. And it was also just, it was just kind of ironic that the brand that did this is the brand, the show that does this is, they make tampons and pads, which I currently use because they're the only decent thick pads out there. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. You've got this far along. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, you guys do you. I really appreciate anything you have to share. I would love to have conversations about this shows with you guys, so if you want to leave a comment and want to have a chat, please do. I'm more than happy to be a nerd and have a nice conversation. But yeah, that's it for these 5 episodes. I'll then watch the next 5 for the next video when I get to the rest of Carmilla. I'm potentially going to do a Carmilla video once a week. Once a week in addition to my other video. It depends how much willpower and how much I can be asked to do it, because depression is a bitch. And on that note, guys, thank you for watching, and I shall see you fuckers for the next video.